Hey everybody, this is Jaime.Phillips with the Johnson Group by EXP here in beautiful Richmond Hill. And I always start all these videos with this. If you are not interested on real estate or buying a home or selling your home, please keep scrolling because this video is not for you. But the rest of us that are interested or want to learn something about this, let's get to it. So today, as you can see behind me, I just finished doing my Halloween decorations. I'm not posting this to brag about the decorations because, to be honest, they're not that great. But it did remind me of something, the time of the year that we're in, okay? We're almost towards the end of the year now, and when it comes to real estate, this is what we call the slow season because most people is preparing for the holidays, so not a lot of people likes to buy a house at this time. Well, let me tell you something. If you ever in the market to buy a home, in my opinion alone, not the industry, mine, this is the best time to buy a house. Why is that? Because like I just said, not a lot of people are buying homes. So first of all, less competition. Second, sellers are more willing to give you concessions and everything because there's not a lot of buyers. So you have that power. And on top of that, the new construction places, they go through the same thing and they need to move their inventory. So they will offer you all kinds of really, really good deals. So I'm not going to get into that because I'm not an agent for construction. But if you want to know more, send me a text, call me, and I'll explain you the whole thing. Okay? But at least in this area, the Savannah area, coastal Georgia, this is what happens every year. Okay? And so if you want to find a good deal, this is the time. Remember, moving is always an inconvenience. Most of us like to do it in the summer because the school break, the kids, and we try to choose some practicality over saving. Nowadays, the way things are, prices and all the stuff are higher than usual, I think. Me personally, if I'm going to be inconvenient, at least I would like to save some money while I do that. So it's just a piece of advice. Look it up and you see that there's a lot of things that you can get at this time of the year. Okay, now that I said that, because it's a lot easier to get into a house this time of the year, there is a thing that I need to warn you about. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of houses that turn over here. Usually a person when buy a house, they live there for about 7 years and move on and get another house and so forth. But for this area, we have a lot of turnover when it comes to houses because we are military. So every time they leave, they're here for 2-3 years and they'll be selling their house. But we're seeing more houses in the market than the usual. So this means that there's people that is not in the military doing this. And I have a theory that I know why that is. And it's because they buy houses this time of the year, where there is nothing wrong with that. The thing is, especially inexperienced home buyers, they go and see these great deals and lower interest rates and all that stuff. So they go and they get themselves in houses that just because the lenders said that they can borrow this much, it doesn't really mean that they can afford as much. And I will explain. So a builder, for example, offers you lower interest rate on a house that is, for the sake of example, $400,000, right? And let's say that the payment on that house, the max payment that you have according to your lender, max payment that you can do on that, let's say that is, let's go round it out, let's say it's $2,500 a month. We put you that if that anything goes up, you won't be able to afford more than that. That's what they're telling you that. Well, some of you go ahead and still go and buy the house. And just because you have what I call the sticker price on the home, what the lender is telling you, what you pay at closing and all that stuff, a lot of you are forgetting something here. You ready for this? You're forgetting about taxes. Taxes. And cost of living and all these things that happen every year, right? So when you buy a house right at the limit, cost of living goes up, guess what is gonna go up? Your property taxes. And at the end of the year, if you're on escrow, for example, you have an escrow, they're gonna raise the amount of money on that payment. So it's not gonna be $2,500 a month. Now let's say all of a sudden they change the taxes and now you have to pay $2,600 a month. And that just changed your whole budget right there, right? And a lot of people when buy houses with that close of a limit, the moment that something changes in the equation, they can't afford the house. So that's the reason I'm making this video. So you all are aware of that. So make sure that you talk to the money people, the lender, and you need to understand that just because it says certain amount of money, you shouldn't go and buy that. That right there is your limit. Anything else is gonna go up from that. It's gonna be out of your budget. So don't forget that, okay? Just a quick reminder. Again, this is a great time to buy a house. I'm not saying this to discourage you. All I'm saying is that buy within your limit. You want your investment to work for you. You don't want to work for your investment. And now I have a car coming, so I'm gonna let it pass because I'm in the front of my house. And it had a dog barking too. That's awesome, right? Anyhow, so again, I'm gonna repeat this. You want your investment to work for you. You don't want to work for your investment. So with that said, if you have any questions or you want to know more about this, please leave me a comment in the comment section, and don't forget to follow me. You all have a great day, and God bless you all. Bye.